Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. I got you. Sammy. 50 seconds to life. 50 seconds.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check 24.
Throwing now is Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Saints.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches.
Check it out. Hey, easy. Check. Kill.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Kamara trying to run inside, but nothing there. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
All day, Tank. Kill. Watch twitch. Switch. Big dash. Come. We go 21.
From the 40, Kamara. And he'll be blind.
Kill. 57. Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Brees looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he finds Cook. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers, and the last 2 years in Oakland. Now he makes a move to the Big Easy, where he pairs with Drew Brees and forms a nice little threat.
Brees going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Watch the safety creep. Check 37. Check 37.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Easy, opposite. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up. Check. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Get 300.
On first down, Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got to...
It's Breeze. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Ready? Hey, kill. Hey, easy. 58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Silver. Check 9. Joker, kill. Hey, Zoo.
To throw is Breeze. Looking deep for Gabriel. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
57. Mike, 57.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check. Mike 57. Yeah. Check. Sammy.
Kamara trying again. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, I-7.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
Push him back. Push him back.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Twist. Get Mike. Yeah, Liz.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Hey, Delta.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Crunch down, defense.
49.
Say right.
49. Hey, orbit.
52. Block 52.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Keep playing.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 1st down, Breeze. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Breeze will try again on second down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Six-man. Check curl.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Green 18. Watch the 50. Hey, you block over here. Smith. Let's go tight end. Let's go right here.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers connecting with Burton here over the middle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards that time.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to, pick up a first down.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, I'm coming.
Again, it's Cohen. And I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Saints. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight ends left. 4 down.
Get 300. Get 300. Box it.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Smith catches left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Traquan Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bryant's extra point up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Buster Screen is able to bring him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Breeze throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's 3rd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, Blunt works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. I'm on.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. LeGarrette Blunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This will be taken very short.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check 43.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 2nd and 10, Breeze, middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Now a 1st down carry, it's Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
1st down, Saints.
Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one.
0-2. Hey, Alpha.
Hey, keep it up.
Here we go.
Mike 57. Blue down. Check. Lucky. SOS.
Brees now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
57. Mike 57. Nice, sweetheart.
11.
57 to Mike.
Brees looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Khalil Mack in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
54. Mike 54. Let's go one more.
Hey, Charlie.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. There you go. Right there, 54.
Rodgers now on first down. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, exit. Plant. Jump out.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Haywood. Zoom.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, and he slings one that's incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking long for 10. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10, touchdown, Chicago. Michael Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route?
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
And the Saints first down.
Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On the ground, this is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, let's get this. Get this. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Switch. 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 Check 52. Kill.
Breeze to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let go, defense.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2.
Easy, opposite. Hey, easy. Run him.
Check. Check safety.
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
I got you.
Watching this one, we're thinking to themselves, halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half.
That was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.
That was really fucked up. That was I got to go back and look at it. Was he pressured or was he just fucking bad throw?
No, that ain't just made a terrible throw.
They're up to 5-1.
That's terrible.
Stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign.
I don't know. Maybe
and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
that shit was terrible.
Next week.
Yeah, dog. He had no pressure on him either. He was in the clean pocket and just threw that bitch fucked up. It looked like he tried to throw it high, dog. He should have just threw it to him.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. He might have did some shit like that.
Yeah, because he threw the ball like the way it looked like. I don't know if he did or not.
I'll be even forgetting you can do that shit.
Man, I gotta get used to it, dog. I've been playing motherfucking MUT, dog. This shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like fuck that. I tried to use that custom playbook on defense. Fuck that. I'm going to the basic. I couldn't find myself around. I couldn't find my way around. I'm like, dog, what? The subs was wrong. I couldn't even find them. Like I thought I was in odd. I was like, yo, I'm in over. What the fuck?
So used to just pushing shit.
Yeah. Fuck that, dog. I'm not doing it, dog.
Like, fuck.
I'm going back to my
used to what I got.
Exactly. The shit I play MUT with is what I'm playing with, dog. Fuck that custom shit.
Yeah, I play with the fucking Falcons. I'm trying to play that shit like, oh god, where's my play at?
Yeah, fool. That's what I'm saying, fool. I'm like, yo, this is supposed to be on the second one. Why is it number 4? Like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
What happened?
Do something like that, though.
Oh, nigga, shit. Nigga, I take it how I get it. Shit, what you mean? I was gonna go down there and get a field goal range, whether you believe it or not. I had to fucking go into the goddamn, like I'm playing fucking weekend league, like I'm going straight fucking bunch on your ass. I see he couldn't. I see he was having trouble. I was just making bad reads, fool. I made like too many bad reads. Like he was confusing me a little bit because his ass was using the corner. Like I snapped the ball. Like what the fuck is he doing right there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wasn't used to a nigga playing with the corner. Like who plays with the corner? Like you know what I'm saying? He would get me off guard. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to learn like don't even throw it on that nigga like that, fool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't realize the big trade that we made before the goddamn game, or earlier today.
Yeah,
You goddamn right. That's why I felt so sweet to get that shit on him. You know what I mean?
I just seen that too at the end. I was like, damn, he's got Allen Robinson. I was like, what the fuck? Or not Allen Robinson.
Yeah, he does. I gave him Allen Robinson.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah, okay.
I gave that nigga. I gave that nigga a monster deal. If you look at it, I lost the deal, but I had to get Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
What'd y'all trade?
I gave that nigga Eddie Jackson, basically the best safety in the game. Earl is a little bit better, but he's 30 years old. This nigga Eddie's 25. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Nah. I'm just saying in terms of in the league, best safety. He's the best safety to have, Eddie Jackson, because he's 25 and he's a 92, and he got X Factor. You know what I'm saying? I gave him. I gave him Allen Robinson. I gave him Gabriel, and I gave him a #1 pick, just to give me Michael Thomas and his third string receiver. I just needed a nigga to take the Gabriel spot. Michael Thomas is gonna be the best receiver in the game. He's the youngest, best nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's goddamn 26.
He's got a superstar thing too.
Hell yeah, yeah. But see, the thing about him, he got that receiver apprentice, so he got 4 additional hot routes I can use with him.
Oh yeah.
And I'm used to doing that on Mutt, so I had to find somebody in the league that had it, so I can at least bring my shit from Mutt over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, I tried my best to get Thin from goddamn Vikings. It was him or Antonio Brown or this nigga, fool. Michael Thomas gonna be the best nigga in the league though. He's 6'3", already got, you know what I'm saying, where he need to be. Plus he's only getting paid $500K for the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I need that. But I did give up Eddie Jackson, dog. I didn't want to give up Eddie Jackson, but I had to. So I mean, he won the deal, but I had to do it to get who I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, but still though.
Niggas making trades before they play. That's
I had
crazy.
I had to make them second half adjustments, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to figure him out. I had to figure him out. See, this is a new playbook too. I just started using this playbook today in Mutt. So I was like, fuck it, let me try it out, because nobody's running that far near offense. I've never played nobody that had that shit, so I'm like, let me try something different. And I was trying that shit, you know. I still got to get it down. I just started that shit today. Like, let me try it against this nigga. If it was the playoffs, I'd have went to my real playbook, but I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try it now. Trey was watching the game and commenting. I think he's just waiting on 2. Yeah. He what? Hey man, he was on his way to goddamn probably being on 2K quick. He fucking made some adjustments.
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga made some adjustments, dog. He had 2 big dubs, man. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even realize that nigga had 3 losses. So then he won those 2 games. That was clutch for him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had 3 losses.
Yep.
Yeah, he lost 2 in a row, huh?
Dog, yeah, that nigga's easy to get out of his fucking game, fool. I never understand it, fool. He's always in the chat or always talking on blast during his games. Nigga, my phone is down and off. Nigga, I don't give a damn who's calling me. Oh, man.
You know it's terrible too when Dak Prescott got hurt. He probably thought like, "Oh, this
Got
shit's
him.
over."
Yeah. hey, did his running back got smacked and was holding his thighs or something? He came back, but yeah. Amber alert for everybody.
Y'all kidnapping kids out there?
Hey, your boy had to go for that 4th down, dog. Fuck that shit. I'm not tying this game. Shit, call him out in the blast, fool.
God damn it. He's online right now.
I tell you what, though. That nigga Kamara, though. That nigga's a problem, fool. That nigga has that X factor. He has all them fucking traits and shit. He's doing it. I'm like, damn. That nigga has that shit where he can do different routes with that nigga.
Game either. Yeah. I got that on McCaffrey on Mutt.
Yeah. You got the 90 McCaffrey?
Nah, 85.
I got him to an 88. Shit, I'm about to go buy that trade. I didn't know he could do that. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I just got I got Bo Jackson up to 89, so I haven't upgraded the rest of them niggas yet.
Yeah, that nigga LCMP gonna be a problem though, dog.
Yeah.
He ain't no easy win. Hey, that was just a bad animation, dog. That's stupid.